Hi, this is Emma from Unique Phoenix. Grab your coffee, your tea, sit back and join me for What is Wednesday. So, what is Wednesday about today? On Monday, I posted today's advice, don't be a peckerhead, and how we can get caught up in other people's opinions and other people's stories and, what's happening around us, external stuff. And it can kind of create a motion of us, doing stuff that's really sitting outside of ourselves. Now, what else? It got me thinking, what else can really make you, after it all happens, feel like a bit of a peckerhead? When you've stopped justifying, when you've stopped saying it's okay that I did that. And that's fear. But I want to be really clear when I say this, constructed fear. So what's constructed fear? Oh, imagine a story, it could be from last week. It could be, I want you to go back though. And it's a reoccurring one. And every time it comes up, you get a shock in your body. I've had an experience over the past couple of weeks that I wanted to share with you. And, and both parties probably behaved, or I definitely behaved like a bit of a peckerhead at the end of it. Every morning most mornings I walk my dog, just give him a quick run, and he's such a beautiful, beautiful man, and I'm able to walk him off lead. Now, I didn't do this. He was rehomed and I got him like that. So I'm incredibly grateful that he's amazing. And he'll do things like walk past dogs and walk past anyone, and if I've forgotten to put him back on lead. Now, a little while ago, I had a couple go past him, and because he's such a gentle person, he doesn't even acknowledge humans. He just keeps walking past them. It didn't register to me until the very last minute, and this woman absolutely freaked out because suddenly she realized that my dog was off his lead and she was basically right next to him, but he was walking away from her. So kept walking, and her husband got really quite aggressive and, sort of yelled at me, put your dog on a lead. And because obviously his wife was afraid. Now, again, I saw them and I actually turned the other way. I turned away from them and thought, I'm going to go in the other direction because I don't want someone yelling at me and I don't want to make her afraid. So I've literally just walked in the other direction. I was well ahead of them. What they did was ran so they could catch up with me. And they actually caught up with me near my street. Okay, you feeling me on the peckerhead behaviour? This is what fear does, a constructed fear. Now, the woman went on to tell me that she had a fear of dogs and that I needed to fix mine. And at the same time, what came out of my mouth was very authentic and very vulnerable, but it also was a bit out of responsibility, peckerheadish, and that was, well, I can be really afraid of men. So, I'd like it if all men were on a leash, but that's not going to happen. I have my dog off a lead because he makes me feel safe. None of that was a lie. None of that was a lie. I'm going to share with you that my stories of my childhood, if I brought them into today, I don't know how I would be around some people. I just don't. I had experiences with men in my childhood that are not okay. And if I carried them through, I would never have relationships. So firstly, my constructed fear was that fear around trust and trust in men. And granted, I still do something about it. I still have my dog. He definitely I'm so grateful for him. Single woman walking around, and I love that I have him with me. It makes me feel enormously safe. He's super friendly and very loving and doesn't even bother or go near anyone. But it made me look at this woman in a really compassionate way, because what I did understand was she's had an experience with a dog that's obviously really frightened her, and she's not able to move past that story. That story is still present and current. Now, my dog didn't go near her, didn't even get within 2 meters of her because he was off doing something else. And today, and not today, but when I saw them last, he was 10 to 20 meters away until they ran after us. So that's you feel me on the constructed fear. If you keep dragging it forward with you, It's going to put you in situations where you do something that's almost like an out-of-body experience. We have to let those experiences be when they were. My experiences were a long time ago. And I think the last really negative experience I had with males was in my 20s. And granted, very scary. And some, a couple of them were quite inappropriate. However, I taught myself that it's my peace of mind. It's my peace of mind and my inner peace that is the most important thing. And letting these stories, dragging them forward with me, made me be a bit of a peckerhead when I saw her last, because all I did was fire back. I was fired back immediately going, well, let's put your husband on a leash. I understood and was quite compassionate, which is why I said to her, that's why I turned around. I get that you're afraid of dogs. I turned around and got away from you. I don't know why you followed me. However, I can understand that she wanted to be really clear. But in my sense, I can't do anything about the external. I can't do anything about the fact that men jog around. I can't do anything about that. I can't control that, but I can control how I react. So with a lot of work, I left those stories in the past and I started to create my own inner peace. And so from me to this woman, I'm sending that out to her, that I hope she finds her own inner peace and can move away from this story and start to see, the beautiful dogs that are around that are amazing and beautifully well behaved and loving and very caring. It's about fear, really, when it's constructed, really can hold you in one place and help you to just stay there and not allow you to move forward. So I want you to think about, what are some of your constructed fears? It could be about heights. It could be about speaking in front of people. It could be about certain types of people. It could be about people with a particular name, foods, places. I want you to start thinking about those constructed fears and the effect that they have on your current life. And then ask yourself, how long do I want them to affect my life? If you'd like some help with this, because I know the journey, I know the challenge to walk through it and what it feels like on the other side. If you would like some help with this, then please stay with me now and find out how you can get connected. I'm a transformation coach. I want to help you ignite the spark that's within you right now so that you can see all the possibilities and be released from your constructed fears. Hi, this is Emma. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to take the next steps with me and connect with me further, there are a few ways to do it. Firstly, my website. Second, you can find me on Facebook through my business page, Unique Phoenix. There's lots of free content and inspiring ideas. And you can like and share this clip. Please remember, I'm here to support you and help you ignite the spark that is within you right now. There is hope. Change is possible. And this is your life to live your way. Enjoy your day, always. Your way, your life.